All right. Good morning. It's been a minute here during the New York session. Good morning, everyone. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Nicolas Gomez, the man on the other side of the ocean. Buenos dias. All right. Good morning, everybody. Good to be back during New York. I've been doing Asia. I was sick all week last week, so didn't want to wake up. But we're back. I mean, I think I've only missed a couple days or 2 days, but good morning, good morning. All right, let's see. Nasty NASDAQ. What do we got here? All right, nasty NASDAQ. Current previous day high and current overnight high around 181. I'm going to bring this overnight high down here. That's where we at, and it's choppy for sure. We got a pivot point up here at 222. I'm bringing in my pivot points from my trading view. So 222.55, and what's the lower pivot point? 669, 837. Yep, pivot points are fine. All right. So I think we got that set up. Where's the gap fill is all the way down to 983. That's where we got Friday's close. Overnight low from Sunday is currently at 20. I don't think, yeah, this is Friday. And there we go. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Crazy World Series on Friday, Game 7. That was an insane World Series. Looks like a bull start. Yeah. When has it not been a bull start this month? Or last month, rather. All right. So Bulls pushed up from last night, right? 11-3. Yeah, they've been pushing all night. Now it looks like we're in a little bit bull flag for continuation. Let's see how we do. All right, guys. I'll be right back. All right, can you guys hear me now? Looks like you guys weren't able to hear me. All right, so we got 5 minutes for the open. I was talking about the Tradeify Cup. I did join the Tradeify Cup. I'm on Team Bugatti, and I'm currently number 9 with 2,700. This cup started last night during the Sunday Open. I traded for a little bit, got $2,700 up. They're all 50K accounts, but there's already people up on my team, 7 grand from last night. Now, the rules are you can only trade 2 minis or 10 micros. But it looks like Brett, the CEO of Tradeify, already announced that there are a lot of people that broke the rules trading more than 2 minis. So anybody who traded more than 2 minis last night will get disqualified. So I'm waiting to get the update. I guess when the market closes tonight, Tradeify will update the standings. And anybody who traded 2 minis, apparently they're going to not disqualified, but cancel that account, because I believe you do have 3 resets. Yeah, I haven't reset yet, but you do get 3 resets. So currently up 2,700. I'll trade it later today. Also on X, don't worry, or do worry. Anyone breaking rules on the Grand Cup will be found. That includes breaking contract limits, buying multiple tickets, and hedging. We won't ban you, but you will be breached and asked to try again. Just don't do it. Tradeify Cup rules. Yeah, they're making a big deal out of this. You cannot trade micros, minis at the same time. The max allowed on each at one time is 2 minis or 10 micros. Allowed 1 long NQ, 1 GC at the same time. Not allowed 1 NQ long, 5 MES. So if the balance is above 5K after end of day report, then next session you will be scaled up to 5 minis or 20 micros. If you breach these rules yesterday or this morning, at end of day you will be reset. This reset will be free and will not count towards your resets. So we'll see how the whole Tradeify Cup goes. But yeah, I'm on Team Bugatti. We'll see how I do. All right. Back to NQ. Let's see. Corey, my Tradeify account is down from the 5K I was up. And Corey, but there's someone on my team that has 20K in profits already. Ain't no way. Well, we'll see, because apparently after the close today, anybody who traded more than 2 minis, that account is going to get breached. So Brett said last night that a lot of people are going to get their account breached after today's close. So I'm going to wait. I'm not going to trade it today. I'll see where the results stand. Corey, I agree. You're better off trading minis. Yeah, with competitions, it's for fun, right? Competitions brings out the nasty trading. You got to put size. I mean, you can only trade 2 minis, but you gotta trade them if you want to get up. All right, so financial Jews. What time is it? 1 minute. All right, 1 minute for the open. Let's get back to our world. All right, we ready? Ooh, Nicolas Gomez, you're gonna kill me. I didn't get the house account ready, and I'm in a minute. So give me a few before. Long from the start with 10 points. Ooh, too late, brother. Sorry, I didn't get the account ready. Oh no, is this the open? A dead open. Oh. No way. All right, 10 points on the open so far. I might as well go back to bed. What is this? 12 points. Let's go. You would have gotten your TP, Nicolas. Oh, wait a minute. I'm in Arizona. That's right. Arizona, you don't do daylight savings. So you're telling me I'm here this early? Oh, man. Daylight savings. Arizona, you don't change the time. So it's 6:30 a.m. I'm ready to go. I got to go back to bed, guys. What the hell? Rohan. Rebbe 888, good morning. All right, let me get your house account then. Nicolas, yeah, this was not the open. I got a whole hour. All right, might as well go back to bed then. All right, then let's take a look at gold, and maybe I'll trade gold for a little bit. Oh, man. Got a whole hour. That's hilarious. All right, daylight savings. So I literally woke up way too early. All right, let's take a look at Goldilocks. What is Goldilocks doing? All right, guys. So daylight savings got me. In Arizona, we don't change the time. The time doesn't go forward or back all year. So I forgot that the rest of the world has daylight. The rest of the U.S. has daylight savings. Lost in space. Hey, the good news is you get more sleep from now on. Yeah, man. 7:30. I'll take it. I'll take it. For Arizona, that's an extra hour. Nicholas, no, the market opens at 7:30 a.m. my time, or 10. No, it still opens at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, but I'm here way early with daylight savings. That's hilarious. All right, I'm watching gold then until we got an hour, so maybe we'll make it a long one today. All right, let's take a look at gold and see if we can get some trades in. Gold ain't moving either. Nicolas, the market is not awake, my friend. All right, Goldilocks has been pushing all night. Look at this. Relentless all night. Brickell Trader, what's up, parcero en la buena? Good morning, buenos días. Rebbe, the dollar is very weak. All right, let's see if where this gold push takes us. Oh, Brickell, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, man. My condolences to you and your family. I don't wish that. Losing a loved one is tough. Losing a mom is horrible. So, my condolences, my friend, and to you and your family. I know the feeling. I went through that 2 years ago, and it was the worst experience of my life. So, my apologies. Goldilocks. Brickell, smart thing to do, my friend. Give yourself time. Give yourself time to mourn is what I would say. All right, gold not doing much. Let's take a look at NQ, free market. That is so funny. Well, if we're in pre-market and we are still chopping, maybe I'll try a short in the chop. We'll try a little short here in the chop. Okay, just filled me. See if they're really going to start pushing this up. I'll put a tight stop on it. Probably right above 190. Appreciate you, Brickle. So I'm taking a short at the top of this range. See if it's a true pre-market range. Now, if they break out pre-market, then I'm out. But let's see. So now I got to change all my pre-market stuff to 7:30 to 8 a.m. All right, that one's done. This one is 7:30 to 7:45. All right, looks like we're getting this little short here at the top of that range. Can we get this at least to the middle for a quick little scalp? All right, I'm going to trail it. So I'm trailing at this point. I'm just scalping right now till we get the open. Corey lost 3 funded accounts on Friday, taking the day off till Asia session. Hey, man, good idea. Sometimes we need a reset. Nothing wrong with a reset, bro. All right, I'm going to start trailing this closer and closer since we are in an uptrend on NQ. Trying to short an uptrend, so I'll play it tighter. And just scalping it, not giving anything back. King Caesar, just watching today. All right, brother. Well, King Caesar, I woke up too early, man. I forgot about daylight savings. It's only 8:40 a.m. Eastern, so we got times to go. Now the good thing is I get to sleep later. All right, we scalp that one for a little bit. So tomorrow I get to sleep an extra hour finally. That's good. That's good. I'll take it. All right. I think we're good now for the opening range. Changed my times. All right, we're still chopping in this range here. I may try another short. If they don't push up, I may try another short. Cooper. So, good morning, Cooper. Sometimes the only bites you get are at sunrise, at least with tuna fishing. All right, that's right. How's the tuna fishing going, Coop? How's the life treating you out there in the ocean? All right, let's take a look at Goldilocks. What is Goldilocks doing now? Ooh, I missed my entry on Goldilocks. There's a little scalp over here. Coop, done for the season? Got it. All right, gold is not moving much. Gold has been relentless, pushing all night. We finally going to get a pullback on gold is the question. Pullback, the gold just pushing up, pushing up. I mean, that 40-50 area is going to find some resistance for sure. Been pushing all night. Thumper, anybody trading in the NT competition? No, I'm trading in the Tradeify competition. Let's take a look at since the market is not moving, let's take a look at Tradeify. So I am on the Tradeify competition. I'm on Team Bugatti. And it opened last night at during the Sunday Open. So the Tradeify Cup opened last night. I did trade last night. I'm up 2,700. Alexa, stop. Oh, that was my 15-minute opening range alarm. I have to change that one too. I am up $2,700 from last night, but man, you got people already up in the 8,000, at least on my team, and I got a long way to go. But what's it called? Brett did say that certain people were using. See, the rules are. What am I showing? Whoops. The rules are you can only trade 2 minis or 10 micros up to 5K. After 5K, you can trade 5 minis. But it looks like people broke this rule, so Brett last night already announced that people are going to have their account breached for trading more than 2 contracts. Looks like a lot of people didn't listen to the rules and used more than 2 minis at once. Should see a ton of breaches tomorrow off the leaderboard. So I'm going to wait until everybody who traded more than 2 minis blows their account at today's close, and then we'll see how close. And Brett already announced the rules again. Tradeify Grand Cup rules: you cannot trade micros, minis at the same time. The max allowed on each at one time is 2 minis or 10 micros. So yeah, the results are high, but it looks like people pushed more than 2 minis. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till the market closes, and I'll get back to trading. But currently 10 in Team Bugatti, and I think the leaderboard is way up there. Anyways, we'll come back to that a little later. I'm curious to see how many people blew their account for trading more than 2 minis. Corey's 5 balances. Oh, wow. What team are you on, Corey? Let's take a look at the full leaderboard. I mean, the top position is already at, hold on, $23,000 in profit. Holy cow. So I think a lot of people, they're saying that a lot of people are going to lose because they traded more than 2 minis. So tonight it gets reset. After the close today, everybody who traded more than 2 minis is out. And then we'll see what the real balances are. Corey, no, cool. Yeah, I don't have a team. Next time I'll put together, I'll join the competition as a team. That way you guys can join. So that's where it's at. But I got to wait now, because if you traded more than 2 minis or 10 micros, they're going to breach those accounts. All right, let's go back to trading. But it'll be interesting how the teams change after today's close, when everybody who breached or everybody who traded more than 2 contracts is out. Then we'll get the true standing. So should be fun. Hey, these competitions are for fun. Corey the Scalper. Yeah, there's a lot of good traders out there. A lot of people we don't even know. I mean, I'm curious to see after they breach accounts, who has the top spot and what profit. How much can you make in what? It's not even 24 hours. It opened at the Sunday Open. The competition started with the Sunday Open last night. And you got people up in some crazy amount of profit already. But I'm curious to see, with following the rules with 2 minis, who is already up and how much. All right, Goldilocks not doing anything. Thumper, do you know if you can still join the Ninja Trader competition? I would join. I remember that one was free. Ninja Trader competition. Let's see. Oh, it's done? Okay, never mind. The Arena Cup. Oh, yeah, look at that. I forgot about this one. Oh, the qualifier was October 20th through the 27th. It looks like you still can join. I mean, I'm not going to do it now, but it looks like you still can join. Starts 11/3. Oh, for today? I think there's a qualifier today. Yeah, qualifier number 3 is today. 11/3 to 11/3. Anyways, we'll see. All right, what are we looking at? Goldilocks. Goldilocks still pushing, huh? Thumper, they already have the max at 10,000 traders. That's crazy. Crazy. All right, we're looking at Goldilocks here. Nothing interesting yet. I guess we're waiting for Goldilocks to flush. And now NQ. All right, NQ chopping in this range, but it looks like it wants a breakout. It's looking for a breakout there for NQ. I don't think they're going to do it in the pre-market, but hey, let's see. And Q trying to push up there. I don't see how they're going to push. I already tried shorting it, but I don't see how they're going to flush it all the way back down. I'm sorry, I don't see how they're going to break out in the pre-market, but they've done it before. Let's see. Master Trader, $1,000 on gold last night. Yeah, I traded gold last night as well on the what's it called? My cup account, Tradeify. All right, NQ breaking out. Really? I don't buy it. I don't think it's going to break out. King Caesar likes longs but needs the break of this. Hold and push. I agree. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it yet. I don't think they're going to break out pre-market. That's a significant level going back to Friday. It's your previous day high. Oh, well, there they go. They broke out. Can they hold it, though? And they hold that breakout. That is a break of structure right there. Thumper, next level 270. I agree. Pivot points up at 222. All right, so that's currently overnight high now. There we go. That's your overnight high. Is it a look above and fail and right back down? That's what I'm thinking. And then for the open, they push up. So it's looking like a pullback around the open. And then if they're really going to do this today, they're going to pull it back and to the moon. But it is holding up here. King Caesar long. I was going to scalp short that right to the test of this, but I'll wait for a better play. Just not moving yet. And gold is also not moving much. All right, so I'm on a little early today. I forgot about daylight savings, and looks like I'm going to be able to sleep from now on a little later for the New York Open. So Arizona does not change throughout the year. We don't ever change our time. Ooh, that is what was that? Oh, news. That's PMI right there. That's right. No, it's not even news. So I'm taking a look at the news right now. And PMI is not till 10:45 a.m. Eastern. Wow. All right, whatever that was, that must have been news, but I don't know what news. 10 a.m. candle? What the hell is that? Oh, Fed speaking right now. That's what it is. Fed's daily speaks, 10 a.m. right there. All right, back to the charts. We blew right to a pivot point. I should have shorted that pivot point. So whatever that was, it's right back down. Or maybe not. Corey, the scalper, yeah, we're going to have to wait till see how many accounts get wiped out tonight with the rules update. All right, looks like it's going to hold at that pivot point and continue to push up. I want to short this for a scalp, but I'm going to see how much further they push up. I can't see how the pre-market is going to push this, but they can and they will. Okay, I'm going to try a little short here. Let's see if we can get some action on a short. I'm going to have a tight stop right above this wick. If I get into some nice profit, I'll start trailing. Otherwise, my stop will be right around 235. Actually, I'm not even going to risk it. I'm going to set my stop right there. Rebby, gold is too volatile. Yeah, last night was fun trading gold. All right, can we get a little pullback here below that pivot point? Pivot point is holding, which is the blue line. Come on, flush it, flush it, flush it. There we go. I don't trust it, so I'm going to start trailing it. Flush it, flush it, flush it. Flush it. There we go. I'm going to keep trailing that. I'm going to remove this stop up here and just leave my TP. They need to flush. They need to flush. Come on. It's not the rapid movement I'm looking for yet. Come on. Ah. We'll see if they continue to push up. I was looking for a stronger reaction there for the downside, so it looks like it's bullish, so I'm not risking it. And now they give the flush. Of course. So I think they can come back and test that breakout area all the way down to 190 now. I'm not chasing that one, but looks like they're building a chop zone here. Oh, so I think this is the reason for that huge push up. Not huge, but the push up. Amazon inks a $38 billion deal with OpenAI to supply NVIDIA chips. What? Amazon and NVIDIA now partnering? Amazon inks a $38 billion deal with OpenAI to supply NVIDIA chips. All right. Back to, yep, little chop zone here. All right, a little chop zone there. King Caesar closed 185 on MNQ. Nicely done, brother. Oh, yeah, you were long over here, right? You got that pop. Nice. Nice. Nicely done. All right, so we're hovering around this pivot point R1 222 area. Now they're consolidating there. Let's see what happens. Looks like bulls might use this Amazon news for continuation to the upside. So maybe a pullback at the open and then the push up. Maybe a pullback all the way to the bottom of this range. Test that overnight low. Where's the overnight low? Oh, all the way down here. I don't know about that, but I could see a pullback to test this overnight range low around 145 and then to push up. If it's an aggressive open. It's a Monday and we don't really, other than PMI, we don't have any other news. All right, now casino opens in 15 minutes. I could have slept an extra hour with daylight savings. Arizona, we don't change the time, so I completely forgot about this. Completely forgot about daylight savings. Arizona, the time stays the same throughout the year. All right, let's take a look at gold. Is there anything for gold? Gold has been hovering around that 425, 430 area for some time now. Still can't get over. Gold is in a little chop zone here as well. Started pushing all night and then came to this 425, 430 area and it's been chopping. So I'm leaving Goldilocks alone for now. All right, NQ, casino opens in 15 minutes. NQ in that chop zone. All right, we got casino opening in about 15 minutes. I'm going to grab some water and I'll be right back since started a little earlier than usual because of daylight savings got me. I should have slept for an extra hour. All right, I'll be right back, guys. All right, NQ continuing in that chop zone. Looks like we didn't get the pullback yet. Looking more like a bull flag now for continuation to the upside. I think the open wants to pull it back a little bit, but looks like it's holding up there. I'm watching it all I'm reading all the drama on the Tradeify Cup. That's funny. People are complaining that how could you get to 20K in profits with 2 minis? So now they're definitely gonna breach some accounts today at the close. What's it called? Brett, the CEO of Tradeify, already said that a lot of people use more than 2 minis against the rules. So today at market close, they're going to breach those accounts if they used more than. Matt's already complaining. PW. Oh. That is hilarious. All right, well, how far? 10 minutes. 10 minutes for the open. We did have news. We did have news. Amazon inks a $38 billion deal with OpenAI to supply NVIDIA chips. We're getting, all right. Alexa, alarm for 7:43 p.m. 7:43 a.m. Alexa, cancel both alarms. Alexa, alarm for 7:43 a.m. and 7:58 a.m. All right, I got my 2 alarms for both of these events. We do have PMI later. I gotta get used to 7 now. Since Arizona doesn't change the time ever for daylight savings, I was normally trading at 6:30 a.m. Now it's going to be 7:30 a.m. Get to sleep an extra hour. Love it. All right, NQ continuing to chop in that area. I tried to short looking for a quick flush. They're not. They're consolidating here, so we'll see. We'll see what the open brings for this. King Caesar scalping it. Swear to God, you gotta love the drama on X. People are complaining about the unclear rules on the Tradeify Cup. That's funny. I mean, it did say 2 contracts. You can only trade 2 minis, but I guess people are interpreting that differently. All right, what's Gold? Ooh, Goldilocks is pushing. Goldilocks is still also in a consolidation zone. Looks like everything's pushing today. Let's see. See what this open gives us. Gold is also in a little consolidation zone. Chopping back and forth. Is this the breakout? One, two, three, 4 tops. 1, 2, 3 bottoms on that consolidation zone. For about a 8-point range right there. Looks like they want to continue on up. All right, back to NQ. We got 6 minutes for the open. Today, very early. Daylight savings got me. I came here to trade at 6:30 a.m. Arizona. But that's a little too early. So 7:30 a.m. Arizona will be the new open time for me with daylight savings. Thumper telling us that ES is close to a breakout as well. Looks like NQ. Let's take a look at ES real quick. Corey the scalper, with 5K in profit, you can use up to 5 minis, I was told. Yes, but after the end of day close. In other words, after your balance is confirmed. Ooh, look at that ES breakout right now as well. ES holding the news, the PMI, not the news, the Amazon news. This was Amazon. And ES is holding, continuing. So I guess we got to be aware that this Amazon news could be big today. Amazon inks a $38 billion deal with OpenAI to supply NVIDIA chips. So partnership with Amazon and NVIDIA pushing the market this morning. Let's see if they hold it. ES pushing, NQ pushing, gold pushing. Everything's a pushing today. Push, push, push. All right, let's go back to Hey Corey, here's the updated rules from Brett. Tradeify Grand Cup rules read entirely. You cannot trade micros or minis at the same time. The max allowed on each at one time is 2 minis or 10 micros. And if balance is above 5K after the end of day report, in other words, you got to wait for today's close. If you're at 5K, you got to wait for after the close before you can trade 5 minis. Then next session, you will be scaled up to 5 minis or 20 micros. And I know people are going to complain because this was not on their website. So if people got up to 5K last night and then, oh, I'm up 5K, I'm going to start trading more than 2 minis, Tradeify is going to say you breached. And they're already saying if you breached these rules yesterday or this morning, at end of day, you will be reset. This reset will be free and will not count towards your 3 resets. Okay. So anybody, even if you got to 5K and you're like, oh, now I can trade more than 2 micros, 2 minis, they're not going to be allowed. Their account's going to be breached because the rule is You got to wait till after the end of the day report to be able to trade 5 minis once you get to 5K. So I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait to see how many accounts are blown last night. From last night with the rules update. I'm on Team Bugatti, and I did trade last night. I made it. The Tradeify Cup opened with the Sunday Open last night, so we're not even 24 hours in. I already made $2,700, but I got a long way to go. But I'm not going to trade it today until I see the leaderboard updated, because a lot of people looks like got to 5K and started trading more than 2 minis, and Tradeify is saying that is not going to be valid. So, I mean, you got profits already in the $20,000 range with 2 minis. That's questionable. We'll see. We'll see. All right, guys. NQ still chopping in this range. I was looking for the breakout or a pullback, a stronger pullback. They're holding it up here. So let's wait for the open. Let's be patient. Let's see what happens. Christopher Zazek, good morning, sir. Ooh, gold finally took a pullback. I'm not going to watch gold. Let me stay on NQ. I don't even want to get distracted with gold. Gold sucks you in. Gold just took a nasty pullback. Oh, that is a money pullback right there. Gosh. What a money pullback. And NQ looking to push up. All right, good luck, guys. Casino opens in 15 seconds. And the market's open. Let's go. Oh, let me move this overnight high. Overnight high is all the way up here now. And off to the races they go. King Caesar scalped that open, $267 out. Nicely done. NQ pushing. Q looking like it wants the moon. Tight stop on this short. Trail, ooh, already pulled back on me. And anything above that wick, I'm going to clip. Peter Chan, good morning, sir. Looks like Amazon news driving the market today. And that's my out. That was 2 attempts to flush. They're going to drive this up. I'm not driving drawdown today. I gave it 2 attempts to flush. Looks like they're pushing on up today. And there they go. How high will they go is the question. So it looks like a directional day. Amazon news pushing this market. It's going to be tricky to hop on this long now. Let's bring in the 15-minute opening range. There's the pullback, but still hasn't. Oh, there's the pullback finally. All right, they're coming back to the bottom of this consolidation range. That was the pullback I was looking for. God damn it. All right, looks like they're taking back the whole Amazon move, which would mean coming down to test 182 or Friday's high. Jesse James, what's up, brother? Good to see you. We try long there. Bottom of that range. See if they flush it or they pop it. I'm going to trail this. I'm not trusting it. I should have exited right there. Shit. All right, let's see if they can pop it. Otherwise, I got to get out. Come on, pop it. Not liking it. They're bringing this down now hard. Coming to the 200 SMA. Come on. Damn, no bounce yet. Come on. You need to bounce. Not bouncing. God damn it. Alexa, stop. That's news. Shit. I gotta get out of this. There's no bounce. I gotta get out of this. $200 SMA is my last savior. Come on. That was not pretty. They still can't bounce this, not even at the 200 SMA. Huh? All right, here we go. Come on. All right, I'm going to have to clip it. I'm going to have to clip it if they don't bounce here. Here's what I'll do. I'll set a stop right there. That way I don't get myself dragged into it. All right, stopped out. Now I'm watching for a potential bounce, and we'll try to play the bounce again. The normal guy, I do. jctrader.us at Gmail. Alexa, stop. Let me try this long here again. Nope. All right, let's see how far they bounce this. Otherwise, they're going to continue on down. Peter Chan telling us the 2-minute cross down, further downside. Looks like it. Oh boy. Still can't pop it. Ooh, rejected at the 20. Pretty strong there. Looks like there's more downside to this. King Caesar's in a long. All right, let's see if they can get above the 20 SMA. Ugh. No, they're rejecting. They're rejecting every time they touch that 20. That's a nasty red candle. Corey, I'm sorry, but NQ is the most garbage thing to trade. NQ has definitely got some volatility, my friend. All right, I'm going to have to put a stop below that 15-minute opening range. They're trying to push. They can't get above any of these moving averages. All right, there they go. Nope. Nada. And can't bounce. They want more downside. All right, I will put a stop on this. I can't pray here. If they're going to break that 15-minute opening range, then let it be. They might bring it all the way down to test these lows, and I don't need to take all that drawdown now. Looks like they're going to flush that. Yep, stopped out. All right, I'll attempt one more long down here. If not, I'll call it a day. It's the bottom of this range, the overnight range. If they flush that, then they're going downtown today. And downtown it is. Whew. Shorts are paying today. Still no bounce, huh? War downturn. Jeez. Yeah, we're a VWAP. Well, I was hoping for a VWAP bounce. It ain't bouncing. But I think they're going to flush this even further. They can't get above any of these moving averages today. Bulls are no show. They come to the 9, they pull it back. They come to the 20, they pull it back. Ugh. Rejection at the 9 again. No bueno. No relief rally yet. Let's see. See if they can come up at least to the top of this range. Otherwise, this is it. Rejection at the 9 over and over again. Wow. Looking like a no bounce day. Oof. All right, looks like I'm going to have to clip this one too and probably call it a day on this account at least. Oh boy. This one's getting smoked. JC, you still have the 30-minute break in with 4 minis. Yeah, I'm going to have to try 4 minis. Oh boy, here it goes. Bulls, a no-show today. They come up to the 9, and that's about it. If they can't push above this 9 on this run again, forget it. This thing's going downtown. They just clipped the 9 again and rejected. Ugh, rejection again. Caesar chop. Well, if they can't get above this 9 EMA here and the 20, forget it. It's going downtown. 9 EMA, the Wall of China today again. Jesus. Rejected. All right, that's Alexa, stop. No, that 9 EMA is providing brutal resistance to the upside. King Caesar, time to wait for the pump or dump. I agree. Looking like a dump, man. Ugh. Bulls can't get out. They can't pop out of above the 9 EMA. Nibble. At 9 EMA is like the wall of China. All right. You had that little news drop with PMI right now. Can we get a push on PMI at least? No. And coming down hard. Oh, I gotta close it. Are they gonna bounce it here or no? Peter Chan, 6 cons. Yeah, man, with this downward pressure, I don't blame you. All right, I think it's time for me to call it today. Getting smoked. Just touched the 200 SMA on the 5-minute, but no bounce. King Caesar, I think you're right. I think this is going downtown. Just can't get up. Next pivot point's at 26.55. And they get above that 9 EMA. Otherwise, right back down. That's what they've done all morning in that channel. I've been trying to fight that channel. Nope. All right, so they're trying to get above the 9 EMA. Now the question is, can they come up, push above the 20, get back into this overnight range and continue to the upside, or is this just going to be a directional day to the downside following this descending channel and right back down? Looks like right back down. I'll have to clip. I'm not even going to try to ride this further. It is what it is. They come down below that wick. I got to close. As painful as it's going to be, I got to close. God damn, bears always get me under directional days. And there it is. I'm going to get stopped out again. Stopped out. All right, let's wait for the next pivot point. Where's the next pivot point? Down at 55? I mean, are they really going to flush this all the way down today? Looks like it now. Daily pivot at 73, 50, 60 area. All right, let's see if the 53 is the next pivot point. I mean, if they're going to flush that, they're going to flush it. Ugh. All right, is this the balance area now? All right, I'm going to short the 9 EMA, expecting some further downside. If they start pushing up now, I can't give it too much. There you go. Now they pushed up. Can't win. Can't win today. Ay, 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 ay. Getting schooled today. We're at the 20 SMA. If they hold that, then they're pushing now. I'm out. Yep. There's the bounce I was looking for. Yeah. All right, I'm going to hop on this long, see if we get trapped now to the upside. See if they can make some push up. Otherwise, they're going to trap some longs like me and then flush it right back down. Yeah, just gonna, I don't know how much. You gotta be kidding me. They're getting me both ways today. No, they're trapping bulls here. They're trapping longs. Mother flowers. Got me good all day. All morning. Got me. They're trapping. Ariel, let's go. Yeah. I don't know. I think I got smoked today. All right, here we go. Let's see. They're trapping. That's trappy behavior right there. I think they're gonna flush this hard. Well, the question is, what are they going to do? Are they going to really start pushing this up? All right, so they're at the 200 SMA on the 30 minute. coming back into this overnight range, and they continue up. All right, they just hit VWAP at 150. Are they going to reject that VWAP and come right back down? Oh boy. See if they can push above VWAP. Nope. Rejection at VWAP. Oh, man. All right. It is what it is. I have to close this one too. Closing that one. And that's it. My straight to funded all hit DLL today. Those have a DLL set by Tradeify and TickTick. All of those accounts got DLL around 3,700 and some evals blown today. That's my day. All right, guys, I think that's it. I think I got schooled on this push down. Trying to long a falling knife today. Typical setup that gets me. The directional day to the downside always gets me. King Caesar locking it up. These freaking directional days to the downside, trying to long a falling knife, always gets me. It's been my Achilles heel all year. But yeah, today, Tradeify, TickTick, I'm looking at Tradesyncer right now. Those accounts all hit DLL. And some evals blown today. King Caesar, yeah, man, it got me today. It's these damn directional days to the downside. They always get me. And I always fight them. I don't know, for whatever reason. I love to fight the trend. Look at that. VWAP rejection to the T. All right, let's see if we want to trade the Tradeify competition account now. Do I want to long it up here, down here? All right, let's see. Are they going to push this up now or just right back down? They have not been able to stay above the 9 and the 20 SMA all morning. All right, Bears got their day. They got me. Corey, everyone gets a free reset on your Tradeify Cup account. I think there's 3 resets, right? Oh, because of the cheating? Check your emails? All right. All right, NQ, is this as low as it goes and this is the bounce area, or trapping more and further downside? That's trappy. They still can't bounce this. This was a nasty trap right there. Well, I'm definitely not going to open accounts right now. Like I said, all my straight to funded got hit with DLL. That DLL set by Tradeify, TickTick, and Lucid. So all those 150Ks hit DLL and some evals blown on this move down today. And NQ looks like it wants trapping to the upside every single time on these big bounces. Looks like it wants more down. Next pivot point is down here at 55. Like I said, I'm done trading. I'm not opening up accounts when I'm on tilt. I won't do that. So DLL on straight to funded accounts, and I won't be able to trade those until tomorrow anyway. So that's it. And are they finally going to bounce this, or just trapping more longs and flushing them right out? That's how many points? 260, 160, about 200 points down on NASDAQ with no bounce. All right, NASDAQ, try to bounce here. And they get this bounce. Nothing. They have not been able to get above the 20 SMA all morning. Looks like we're in for some bears taking over. Corey the Scalper, so does that mean that everybody gets a free reset even if you didn't cheat? Or only the cheaters get the free reset? All right, NQ looks like it trapped some more longs and coming down for a big flush to that pivot point. NQ not being nice today if you're trying to long it. This looks like a big red candle right to that pivot point. Ugh. Trapped more longs trying to play the bounce here. Jesse, yeah, if you put in more than 2 trades, 2 minis, if you put in more than 2 minis, you cheated. And it looks like a lot of people drove their balance up with more than 2 minis. And now they're going to breach those accounts. So after today's close, we'll know really what the leaderboard looks like. And there's that flush right down to that pivot point. There's nasty today. Well, they got me good. That's my Achilles heel. Directional days to the downside, I struggle. They trapped here. They trapped here. They trapped a couple spots. This was the big trap, though, right here and right there. Look at that. Flushed any longs. Trying to play a bounce. That never came. And right to the pivot point. How far were you up, Jesse? King Caesar playing this short. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. BC Rusin, need to zoom out. Yeah, listen, it's something I struggle with. For me, directional days to the downside always get me, and I don't learn my lesson. Clearly, right after the open, it was pretty clear that this was going to be a downside day. Damn, 50 points right there. Shit. Forget about 50 points. 100 points right on this trap. Wow. Bears doing this dirty. Dirty today. That was what? 3 minutes down 50 points? All right, let's see if they bounce this pivot point. Otherwise, we've seen this before where they play around with this pivot point and then flush it another 80 points. They're punishing, man. Hey, there is no bounce today. No bounce. Every little bounce is a trap. All right, looks like they're going to flush that pivot point hard too. Bear is definitely taking that elevator down today. Oof. Every bounce eaten up. Thumper, your last target at 916. Nice. So they come down, they consolidate, come down, consolidate, come down, consolidate. I guess this is further downside today. Don't try to long it like I did. What are they going to do? Another 50 points here down to 26,000? Wow. Each flush is about 50, 70 points with these bears today. Crazy if I had just switched my mentality to short. And all these little baby bounces, nothing. It's going to be a big flush right here. Peter Chan took 3 points on the initial balance break, only one contract. Nice. Oh. NQ not finding support anywhere. There is no bounce area. And Thump, 174 out of 10,000 traders. Oh, you're doing the ninja one. Nicely done. NQ does not know what a bounce is today. So if you were short today, you made a lot of money. NQ still trying to bounce. Can't bounce anywhere. And looking like another leg down. Each leg has been about 50, 70 points down. It's crazy. Bulls, where are you today? All right, another leg down. Each leg down is about 50, 70 points. So it looks like they want another one. Probably to test, yes, Friday's close around 987. Thumper, bulls out to pasture. Yeah, man. It's the Bears today. Let them do their thing. They got their day. They got their day out of like what, months? At 9 EMA today for the Bulls. Wall of China. Every touch on that wall on the 9 EMA has been deadly to the downside. Deadly. Thumper telling us it might bounce here. Ooh, I give up, man. And I'm definitely not trading any more accounts. I'll take my tilte. Oof. They're going to flush it. Every touch on the 9 EMA today has been a brutal flush down. Yusuf, what's up, brother? Look at this one. Another brutal flush down. All right, they're trying to bounce it. But they can't get above the 9. Ooh. ES still hasn't reached Friday's low. Neither has NQ. NQ's previous day low is at 889. Settlement area or Friday's close was at 893. So I think this is the next leg down. It's going to be a brutal push to that 985 area if they can't bounce it here. I mean, with a move this drastic to the downside and bulls not able to react, at least not yet. Doesn't look good for the bulls. No, that 9 EMA. Wall of China today. All right, here we go. Getting a little reaction. Is that another trap though? This is similar to this trap right here, where they pushed above the 20 SMA, trapped some longs, including myself, and flushed them down. That's usually what bears do on their days: is they trap and flush, trap and flush. Trapped here, flush them. Trapped here, flush them. Is this another trap? And flush them right out. Thumper long. All right. I got nothing to trade now. My straight to funded accounts are all at DLL. and blew a few evals, and I'm definitely not restarting or opening any accounts right now on Tilt. So I'm gonna let it go. I'd be careful here. They did this up here. This is a similar move where they bounced it, 92 to about 54, and then flushed them all out. I got caught on that one too. Let's see if this is finally the balance, everybody. Jesse James, reset the competition account. No, I'm not trading the Tradeify account yet today. Actually, I might take a long here. Come on, Bulls. Thumper ranked 122. Let's take a look at my. Let's take a look at Tradeify, where I stand on the Tradeify Cup. So Tradeify. Oh damn. Where is everybody? I'm all the way down. All right, looks like people have been stepping it up. Let's take a look at the Tradeify Cup. So I'm on Team Bugatti. Just made, I did take a long there, so I'm about $300 in the green, so 53,000. But I'm 25 on my team with about 3K in profits. But I'm not going to trade any more on the Tradeify account because I'm going to wait to see what the new standing is tonight with everybody that gets disqualified. So what's it called? Brett, Tradeify Grand Cup rules. You cannot trade micros or minis at the same time. The max allowed on each one is 2 minis or 10 micros. Looks like a lot of people cheated and traded either more than 2 minis or more than 10 micros. So everyone who did that is going to get breached and they get a free reset. If you breached these rules yesterday or this morning, at the end of the day, you will be reset. So I'm going to wait for everybody to get a reset and then I'll come back. I'm up 3K, but it looks like Team Bugatti's stepping it up this morning. 9,000 is the top one. Let's see, who else? Yeah, everybody's been stepping it up, so I may have to trade gold. I don't think I did well with, I don't think I'm doing good with NQ today. Trying to read price action. So that is the leaderboard there. Let's see what the leaderboard looks like, big picture. So supposedly somebody already made 26,000. Now the question is, did they make that 26,000 with only 2 minis or 10 micros? Or did they mess up? Because Brett clarified that even if you got above 5K, you have to wait till end of day report before you can trade more than 2 minis. So if you had a balance of 5K last night and you stepped it up above 2 minis, you're going to get breached because you have to wait for the end of day report once you're above 5K. So I'm going to wait. I'm just going to wait to see how many people get breached and where I stand. But on that account, on the Tradeify account, I am up since last night. Well, last night it was the competition opened last night, but I see everybody on this team stepping it up today with this NQ move down. There they go. So I did take this long here. And up 3K now on Tradeify account, but I'm leaving it alone for now. Thumper, congrats, 122 on the Ninja Trader competition. That's crazy. That's some insane numbers. All right, what's NQ doing? Peter Chan, I blew 2 on Friday. You will regroup. I was deer in headlights. I refuse to believe the market changed direction. Yeah, today I'm going to blame it on CBD. My wife, she was like, hey, you want to sleep better? Try this. What is that? Some CBD. I feel like I'm still on that stuff. So today I'm blaming it on CBD. Deer in headlights. Now Thumper 93. Nice. Yeah, Eddie's auto detail. I slept like a baby, but maybe maybe a little too much. Maybe I'm still dreamy right now. Market's gonna go up, guys. It's gonna bounce. Well, I tried to play the bounce all morning and got destroyed. It's coming, man. It's coming. You gotta have patience. That pump bounce is happening. Just keep longing it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the fact that it's a falling knife. Everything in the chart says it's going down. Just keep longing it. Just keep longing it, man. All right, guys, you gotta have fun with it today. All right, recap of today. If you're just tuning in, got smoked trying to play the Eddie's auto detail. Use CBD, no CBD. I agree. It's the last time I take that. Last time I trust the wifey on that. I was having trouble sleeping for the last couple of days, so I did sleep like a baby, but I feel like I'm still sleeping. Anyways, no excuses. Today's recap. All my straight to funded accounts hit DLL, not because I saved them, but because they have their own DLL from the prop firm. So the prop firm DLL saved me on Tradeify, TickTick, and Lucid Direct. As far as everything else, eval's blown today. That's the balance you see there. But straight to funded, sadly, again, about $3,500 each, depending on the prop firm. Some of them have a DLL of 35 or 3,600, deeply in the red. But again, if it wasn't for the DLL by each straight to funded prop firm, obviously I would have continued trading. I probably would have blown them. So saved by the bell by DLL. Jesse James. All right, is this another trap for NQ and further downside? Is that what we're doing here? I want to trade the what's it called? The Tradeify account. Let me see if this channel has been adjusted now. Not working. All right, let me start a new channel here. Is this really what we're dealing with today? And another leg to the downside as a trap? They trapped here. Is this another trap and flush them right back down? All right, let's take a look at gold. What is Goldilocks doing? Gold. Up, down, up, and choppy. Julian, I don't have a team. Yeah, a couple people told me, why didn't you create a team next time? I honestly forgot about it or really didn't even think about it. Um, so I don't have a, I haven't created a team, but yeah, I next competition. If you guys hear of another competition where a trader can create a team, I'll create a team. For this session, for Tradeify's current cup, I'm on Team Bugatti, currently up 3K on that account since last night, but it looks like everybody's pushing today, man. Everybody's trading it hard. Um, so I'm on my team. Let's take a look at it. I know my balance is 3K because I took a long on NQ at the bottom right there. So I should have about 53, but even with that, everybody's pushing hard. So I think we'll know tonight who gets disqualified. Ooh, Brian. But even if we take a look at the big leaderboard, regardless of the team, some of these balances already with not even 24 hours, the cup has been open. 26,000 with apparently two minis. But a lot of people did cheat, and Brett's been saying that he's going to reset. Or I think there's an email. I haven't read the email, but it looks like there's an email already that people. Oh, here we go. A quick clarification for all Grand Cup participants regarding contract scaling. You cannot trade micros and minis at the same time. At any given moment, the max you can trade is 10 micros or 2 minis. So, looks like free resets for everybody who traded more than 2 minis or 10 micros last night. So, we'll see. But I'm not going to take any more trades. I'm going to wait for everybody to get reset and see where the new standings are. But yeah, my team has been pushing it this morning. I was number 5. I got to step it up. All right, guys. I think that's it for today. As you guys noticed, got smoked. DLL on all my straight to funded accounts and blew a couple of evals as well this morning. Tradeify Cup, I'm still alive. I didn't trade that one today, thankfully, but I'm going to see if I can find gold. And I've only been trading my Tradeify account with gold, so we'll see if I hop on gold. All right, guys, appreciate you all tuning in. I'll see you guys either tonight for the Asia session, or I'll see you guys tomorrow. Chris Noof, what's up, brother? Or I'll see you guys tomorrow for New York session. Peter Chan, Jesse James, Julian, Chris Noof, Thumper. I'll see you guys. Laters.